All right, let's try this again. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our sunset glam look tonight. You might be watching this on YouTube. You might be watching this in the social rescue group or in another group. But either way, no matter where you're watching from, we just want to thank you for being here. And we're so excited for you to be able to see this look. It is a simple, fun look for summer to enjoy all those sunny days and sunsets at night. So let me bring the look up here. Here we go. So here is the look that I am going to be modeling for you tonight. So we have some really awesome colors in here. We're going to be using our Shiny Penny Chroma Fusion eye color, our Frozen Iris Chroma Fusion eye color, my favorite liquid eye color, which is Pink Starlight, and then Juicy Peach, and my favorite lip gloss that we have. So Sheer Illusion. So if you are excited and you are ready to watch, say hi in the comments so that I know that you are here and that you can hear me, because this is going to be a lot of fun. All right, so get ready. So tell me in the comments if you're watching, if I am not your consultant, who is your independent beauty consultant? Tag them in the chat because they get special prizes when they have their customers on our live events. And so you want to make sure that you get your consultant a great prize. All right, so here is where we are going to kick this look off. So just so you know, I already am wearing my foundation. I have my brows on. I have a little bit of concealer on my eyes, eye primer. I am ready to go. All right, so I'm just going to get right into these eye colors, right into this look. We don't have to waste any time. All right, so hi. Oh, Tammy is your consultant. Yay, we love it. All right, here we go. So tonight I am going to be using first a brush that I use a lot. Okay, it's our all over powder, all over eye shadow brush, if I'm saying it correctly. Okay, all over eyeshadow brush. So now here is where you begin with this look. So we do have, like I said, three really great eye colors. Two of them are our Chroma Fusion eye colors, and one of them is our liquid eye colors that we have. And so I am starting by applying this great color called Shiny Penny in the inner corners of my eyelids. Okay, and I'm going to pull Shiny Penny from my personal stash. So there might be some other colors on there because this is in my personal palette. So this here is Shiny Penny. Okay, it's going to look different on different people depending on your skin tone, but it is a gorgeous color, especially when we're talking about the sun, right? Sunrises, and it's a really pretty color. So I don't typically ever wear mine like this, but what we're going to do is we're going to come in the inner corner with this. Okay, so I'm going to come right in the inner corner, and that's where this color is going to go. Now I have to pull up my camera on my phone because it's really hard for me to see. Use it as a mirror. Everything's backwards on my screen, so bear with me here. Okay, so I'm going to put it right in the inner corner of the eye. That's what this look calls for. So we're starting with that Shiny Penny. Do you see how it's almost like it's literally like the color of a penny? Okay, it's a little harder to see on my skin tone. You can probably see it a little bit better on hers there in the inner corner of the eyelid. That's where we are going to be putting this look. Okay, this color for this look. And so then I'm going to go ahead, and I find that when I tap out the Chroma Fusion eye colors, I know that it might look like I'm blending on camera, but I'm actually taking my brush, putting the color on it, and then I'm really just like tapping out the color onto my eyelid, and then I can brush to blend in. And remember, different eye brushes do different things. So I'm going to be using a blending brush then to blend all these colors all together. All right, so here we go. So there I have the Shiny Penny started on both sides. So tell me, what do you think about this Shiny Penny color so far? Do you like it? All right, next we're going to go with Pink Starlight. Now this is my favorite liquid eyeshadow that we have. Okay, so this is Pink Starlight. It's actually like a little bit of a rose goldy color to it, which is why, whoops, where is it? Kind of see it on there, which is why I love it. So I'm just going to take my finger and tap into this color, and I'm going to tap it in the inner corner with the shiny penny, or like right through the center of my eye, and then it calls for it in the inner corner too, which would like legit be kind of like that, and then you can like brush it out or blend it out with your finger. Now, the reason why it calls for it in the inner corner is because anything you put in your inner corner is going to brighten it up, okay? Or brightening it up. Then I'm going to do the same thing on this side, just kind of brush some right through the center. See how it's just giving it a little bit more shimmer in there. And then I'm going to come in and do, again, a little bit right in like that inner corner of your eyelid, and then take your finger that doesn't have the product on and just kind of blend it out. Now, when I do my under eye corrector and stuff, it won't be as like shiny underneath because it's going to get any of that fallout. Okay, but here's where we are so far. Okay, so now I'm going to come in with Frozen Iris, which is one of my favorite purples that we have. This is Frozen Iris. It's a very pretty purple shade. And as you can see from this picture, see how she has that frozen iris out towards the outsides. All right, so I'm actually gonna, where did I just put my phone? It's so hard for me to see. All right, I need a different mirror down here. Bear with me. Bear with me so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm gonna come right to the outer corner of my eyelid and dab this color out into the outer crease. Okay, so you can see this is a gorgeous, gorgeous purple shade. It's not too overpowering. It's a very light purple color. We have a darker color in purple called Sweet Plum. If you want it to be a little bit darker, I love Frozen Iris. I wear this often. So it's one of my favorite colors. So tell me in the comments, excuse me, do you have this color, this Frozen Iris? Is this one of the Chrome Fusion eye colors that you have? And what do you think of these colors so far? Okay, so we're doing the Frozen Iris out here, the outer corner, out through the crease, and the same thing on the other side. So now that I actually have both colors in, another thing that I'm going to do, because I'm just used to having it, is I'm going to take some of that, oh my gosh, what's this called? Pink Starlight. And I'm actually going to use it on my brow highlighting to highlight my brows too, because it's just a really pretty shiny pink shade, and I always have to have a brow highlight color, okay? Because especially with a darker skin tone, it just looks so much better, okay? So now I'm going to go back in with a little bit more shiny penny. On both sides. So the cool thing about these colors is you can make them as light or as dark as you want. So if it's not as dark as I want, if it's like too neutral, I can go in there and I can darken it up a little bit. So now that I've done that, I'm going to take my blending brush. Hold on, let me grab it out of my bag. Here it is. And I'm going to blend the colors together so that there's not like a line. So just right through the center of my lid, I'm just kind of blending the colors together so that it looks more seamless and it doesn't look like I have the shiny penny on one side and the frozen iris on the other. Okay, you always want to blend out your colors so you don't have any lines. And then real quick, I'm just going to come back with a dab of the Pink Starlight over top, right in that center area. It's like right in here. Okay, and I'm just kind of brightening that area up. It's basically just giving it a little bit more shimmer. Now I will post my picture so you'll be able to see the whole after of this look. Okay, Now you might get fallout of the color down here, and that's okay because we are going to actually, we're going to come underneath with under eye corrector and stuff. All right, so now that the eye part of the look is complete, the next thing, actually really quick, I just want to blend this color in my crease. Okay, here we go. So now what we're going to do, the look actually calls for, so let me make it bigger again. The look on her calls for deep brown eyeliner. Deep brown eyeliner doesn't show up as well on me, so I'm actually going to use our MK Black. But if you have deep brown eyeliner, you might want to use that, okay? It really just depends on your preference. So I'm going to go in and do my eyeliner, and I'm going to kind of like tight line my eyes with my liner so that you'll see what I mean. I'm just going to come like right along the lash line with it to just create like a thinner line. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I really don't want to mess with, like, I don't want to take away from all the really pretty colors in this look. So I don't want my eyeliner to be like really dark, if that makes sense. Oops. Got it in the corner of my eye. Okay, I'm going to go back and do the other side. To look over here a sec so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so see how it's just a thin line right along the lash line. Okay. And then, oh, hold on. I'm just going to even it out on both sides. Okay. Now, underneath, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of our espresso eye color. Sorry, I have like black eyeliner all over my finger. I'm trying to get out of the corner of my eye. Let me see if I have eye makeup remover. Hold on. I do. Hold on one sec. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to keep getting black stuff on my face if I don't wipe it off my fingers. Hold on. And I can use my eye makeup remover to get it out of the corner of my eye, too. Whoops. So that's the best part of eye makeup remover is if you make a mistake, no big deal. You can just swipe it off real quick with some eye makeup remover. All right, now we're good. It's off my fingers. It's off my face. Okay, so I'm going to take now underneath, I'm going to use my eyeliner brush, and I'm going to take a color called Espresso. Looks like this. It's like a deep brown. And I'm just going to do a little bit of a liner on the outside of my, or underneath on the outer corners of my eyelids. Just right under here. I'll do that on both sides. And then once we have this on, we're going to come underneath and do our under eye corrector. Okay. All right. All right. So then with the under eye corrector, this is going to get any of the fallout, any of the darkness, any of that. You guys know this is one of my favorite things ever. So I'm going to come in and do a little bit under each eye. Then I'll blend it in. With my blending sponge. So tell me in the comments, do you have any plans for the rest of the summer? Can you guys believe that summer's like almost halfway? Like, I know summer like just started with in June with the calendar thing, but like in terms of school going back and everything, it's like, oh my gosh, we're almost halfway through summer already. It's crazy. There are still so many things my kids and I want to accomplish this summer that we have not gotten to do yet. All right, so I'm going to come around with my under eye corrector, blend that all in, tap it out. See how that just really like brightened up my under eye area? You don't see any of that darkness, any of that other stuff. Now, again, I always remind you guys, I am a bronze skin tone. So if you are not bronze, you don't have to worry about going over it with any kind of color or anything like that. Unless you're like a very, very porcelain ivory skin tone, then you might have to come over it with a little bit of ivory concealer. Okay, but typically you don't even need to do that. Okay. All right, then I take my silky setting powder and I'm going to set everything, like I'm going to set my foundation and my under eye corrector that I just did. Tap it out into the thing. And then I just kind of like brush it on and see how then it like goes back to a normal color. That would be more my skin tone. Okay. And I'm just going to set everything and then we're going to do cheek color. So this look calls for Juicy Peach, which is one of my favorites. First I'm going to put a little bit of mascara on. I'm going to use our Lash Love mascara. You can really use any mascara though for this look. So it's whatever you prefer. Lash Love's just what I have in my makeup bag right now. So remember, we have 5 different types of mascaras. We have our Panorama, we have our Ultimate, we have our Lash Love, which is this one that I'm using. It has more of like a flexible tip on it. We have our Lash Love Lash Lengthening, and then our Waterproof Lash Love. Okay. Alrighty. I always have to make funny faces. Tell me in the comments, do you have to make funny faces when you put your mascara on? All right, so now our eyes are complete. I just have to look in my phone because I'm backwards on camera. Okay, there we go. We're good. All right, so now we do cheek color. So I'm going to take my cheek brush. This is my cheek brush. And we are going to use Juicy Peach, which is this fabulous color right here. I love Juicy Peach. It's so pretty. And we are just going to highlight the cheekbones with this. So just like this. Now again, I have bronze skin and this is like a lighter color. So it may not show up as, dark on me as maybe it would on an ivory skin tone, but this is a gorgeous cheek color for summer. Highly recommend Juicy Peach for summer for sure. Highly recommend it. It looks good really on anybody. Okay. All right, so let's bring the girl up a little bit bigger so that you can kind of see. Now, you can see I didn't go as dark with my purple and my shiny penny. You can do it more dramatic like she did, or you can do it less dramatic like I did. It really just depends on your personal preference, okay? Your personal preference. All right, so now that we have the Juicy Peach on, the final step of this look is one of my favorite lip glosses that we have, and it's Sheer Illusion. It's a very pretty color. You can stick this on by itself, or you can put it on over top of a lipstick if you want to give it a little bit of shimmer or create more of a dimensional look with your lips. I'm just going to use it by itself for this look? Because again, I said this is really a simple and easy summer look. There we go. Just gives your lips a little bit of shimmer. Okay. So tell me in the comments, what do you guys think of this look? So here's my eyes. Like I said, I will take a picture. It's hard to see with the lighting in my office. But that's my eyes. I have the Juicy Peach Tea color on and the Sheer Illusions lip gloss. So this is a really easy look that you can create. And if you, like I said, either have the summer look book or you go to your consultant's website, you can actually find a picture like this of the entire look, and it tells you exactly what colors were used. And then over here, it tells you how to apply it. It makes it just that simple. So I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for some awesome content here next Wednesday night in the Social Rescue group if you're watching from there. If you're not currently in the Social Rescue group, you want to join that on Facebook because there's always some fun stuff that happens in there. All right, have a great week, everybody. Bye.